Well, in the meantime, we've been enjoying a nice streak of warm weather and sunnier skies. Hopefully this will all continue throughout the week and into Mother's Day, Greg.
Well, we definitely are not going to see any type of really significant rainfall. The first chance really comes next Wednesday, but probably next Thursday and Friday. So extended period of dry conditions. So if you like some cooler temperatures, tomorrow still is going to be more seasonal. So we're talking upper 60s, low 70s. Not going to see any 80s tomorrow. It will start to improve as we go towards Friday night. If there's any clouds in the forecast, really, for the most part, until we get to next Tuesday, Wednesday, it could be a weak front that comes through Friday night. Maybe a sprinkle, and I'll show you what that means, but I think most areas won't see anything of that come Friday night. Warm weekend, that means the 80s are back for the weekend, and the 80s continued early next week. Potentially could see some mid-80s too before all said and done, before we start cooling off for the end of next week, and maybe the following weekend too. We'll be back there. So tonight, low temperature, tomorrow, temperatures should be upper 60s, low 70s. If you're further north, that's a little bit improvement from the temperatures we had today. Further south towards Prairie du Chien, it's a little bit cooler. It's a drop off just because it took a little bit longer for that cooler air mass to get further south. But all in all, pretty seasonable. Going into Friday, we still got a potential for some colder temperatures going in there. So frost is definitely a possibility, especially in the colder areas, Canary Bog areas, Sparta, those areas that could get back close to freezing. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's a dry atmosphere that'll be in place. So we'll have to see if we do it, but something to keep in mind of going into Friday morning. You might have to cover a few items. As we go into Friday, we'll definitely warm up quickly after a chilly start. Upper 70s, low 80s, plenty of sunshine to go with it. Here's this weak little front, and really the front is just a wind shift and a little bit of cloud cover, but you can see a brief opportunity, some showers developing. I think most of this will hit the ground as it's too dry, but that'll be coming through. That's about the only noteworthy thing coming through the weekend besides the temperatures getting back up into the low 80s by Saturday. Definitely then Sunday could be really warm. We're talking potentially mid 80s with even, look at that, 93 in Bismarck. Really hot conditions just to the west of us. This air mass is really being pumped up because the jet is well far to the north. It's going to continue that way through Sunday, Monday, and then by the time we get to about Tuesday, Wednesday, you start seeing the dip to the west. That's indicated that a system is going to be approaching from the west. It's going to take the time to get across the mountain west into the plains. By the time we get to Thursday, Friday, we're going to have a southwest northeast jet right overhead. That means we're going to start getting more active. Systems could be coming through Thursday through the following weekend. How that all plays out, it's a little bit in question, but the first opportunity really comes probably Wednesday night when we'll have a nice little system come through that could provide some showers and storms, and then we could have periods of it beyond that. We'll actually get the details down as we get closer to the event. But in the meantime, enjoy the dry and warm conditions once we get past Thursday. We'll see temperatures get back up into the mid 80s potentially. And there you see the temperatures finally fall back by Thursday with a small chance for thunderstorms. And we'll fine tune that as we get closer. But it's going to be a warm Mother's Day weekend. Not like last year. We had 88. A lot of people don't remember that one. But
nonetheless enjoyable. This is ideal.
Yes, enjoy it because we don't know what happens the second half of May too. So we might be flipping around. So
these are true words. Yep. All right. Thank you, Greg.